a figment of your imagination. Those pictures, even though they weren't photoshopped and they're verified and they were sent out by the Park Service, those pictures are a lie. Your eyes are lying. What? Yeah. Right. This wasn't a Photoshop picture or whatever. You had side-by-sides of the inaugurations. Once again, I even don't feel like even talking about it or think that it deserves conversation. That's how petty it is to me. But Donald Trump sent his guy out there to talk about that. And on the flip side of that, man, Ball Award for the weekend, man, for all of the ladies. For all of the ladies that went out, man, and marched this weekend, not just in D.C., but all over the country, man. Atlanta, Seattle, New York City, man. They just in big numbers, man. Women came out, they said over 1 million, maybe over 1 million just in D.C. alone, but well over 1 million all over the country, man, and basically protesting Donald Trump. And the whole thought of Donald Trump being president, very funny. You've seen a lot of the pictures as well, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. A lot of pictures taken from the crowds, and several times you saw different banners of black women reminding America that they voted 94% for Hillary Clinton, and that the numbers say, what was it, 56%, 54% of white women in this country voted for Donald Trump. I saw a real good one. The lady had on her side, remember, white women voted for Donald Trump. Black women, 94%. We tried to save y'all dumbasses. Which is true. And once again, all white women didn't vote for Donald Trump. I mean, but the numbers say the majority did. That's all. It's a fact. And the black women tried to save y'all asses, and shouts out to the black ladies. Shouts out to black women trying to save their ass. Yeah, from Sly Support Single Moms in the chat room on Spreaker.com. It says, yeah, but will those white women be there next time a black woman is assaulted or killed? Exactly. From Sidney Jackson, now y'all mad. Right, now y'all mad. Now y'all mad. Now you're mad. You couldn't use your common sense and say that, even though Hillary isn't the best candidate, 54% of the white women couldn't use their common sense to say, but we can't vote Donald Trump as president. That's just insane. Right. Now you mad. He ain't done enough. He ain't even started doing all of the crazy stuff he's going to do. From Cornelia Small, he says, my sister drove up from at Virginia to D.C. to march. From Grego, he says, thank you, Donald Trump. From Finance John E., he says, had his mouthpiece Kellyanne Conway come out and say Spicer wasn't lying. He was using alternative facts. What? Oh, my gosh. They were using alternative facts, huh? I guess that's what you call them. From Gilliard Rose Finds Bench, yes, sir. There's somebody in that staff going to be tagging that on a regular. Oh, Donald Trump's way, he's definitely into his tweeting stuff already. From Clay Whitehover Davis in the chat room, 47th. He's not plunking companies. They're still putting jobs overseas. From DJ, from Detroit. Oh my gosh, Donald Trump's in the chat room. Right. D Trump is in the chat room on Spreaker.com. A picture of Donald Trump. Clearly he listens to the Doug Stewart Show. I didn't know. I would say I'm honored, but I'm not. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Donald Trump, I presume the D stands for Trump. It's a picture of Donald Trump. He says, I gave Grego Robert Kraft's number. He deserves to watch the Super Bowl in person. And that's good, man. I love the Stewies and their creativity. I love it. Yeah, I guess I appreciate you listening to the show, Mr. Trump. I mean, I need the numbers. It doesn't matter where it comes from. It doesn't matter where it comes from. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. From the 47 Problem, his press secretary actually stated that President Trump's inauguration had the largest attendance ever. Right. Right. That's the insaneness of this. That's the insaneness of this. That Donald Trump, like, is in some ulterior world. Like, he's in, what's the name of that alternative world that they had in DC Comics? Bizarro World. Donald Trump is in freaking Bizarro World. He is in Bizarro World. This man said, he sent this guy out there. He trotted this guy out there to say that was the most people that attended an inauguration in the history of this country. That wasn't even the more people that attended President Barack Obama's inauguration in 2008 by a lot, by half. The pictures were actually taken at the same time during the speeches or during the inaugurations for Obama and for Donald Trump. So it was a great indicator. I mean, it was the exact size and everything. And once again, the Park Services put this picture out. And they actually had to pull it down, and Donald Trump's now trying to control the press, but they had to pull it down. But the point is that they wouldn't make that up. The Park Service as an entity would not falsify pictures. They would not Photoshop pictures. It is what it is, Trump. Nobody wanted to see your stinking ass inauguration. I didn't watch it on TV. And I got to be honest with you, man. I really wanted to tune to it to see the train wreck. I really wanted to tune to it, but I stood to my ethics, man. I did not watch 1 second of that damn inauguration on Friday on TV. And I think Black America came together and social media was saying, don't watch it, this, that, and the other. So I don't know how the numbers are. And once again, we're only 13% of the population. But I don't think it's just black people that were protesting Trump becoming, president and getting sworn in office. I don't think we were the only ones. So I would guess that the numbers, viewership-wise on TV weren't great. And we saw the physical numbers of people that supported him at the inauguration. Nobody had no time for that. And for the most part, our fears were realized right after this thing went down. Our fears were realized and how petty and how ignorant this cat is by debating, making it an issue, making it a talking point, giving a lot of attention to something that in relative terms don't matter at all. If you're the freaking president of the free world, you don't give a rat's ass about, what they're saying about your numbers at an inauguration. You got more shit you got to worry about. But not Donald Trump. But not Donald Trump. That's y'all president. President Petty. Wait a minute. Now I'm going to go ahead and copyright that. President, I just came up with that. President Petty. Let's see. President, it's available. I'm going to go ahead and get it right now. I'm going to go ahead and get presidentpetty.com right now. And let's continue to the cart. And we're going to do it right now because I think that we can make a couple of dollars off of that URL. Yeah, presidentpetty.com. That's what Donald Trump's going to be known as, President Petty. $20 and we do it like that. And then we go ahead and we just do this right now. We're on GoDaddy right now as we speak. Here we go. President Petty. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Place your order. And I just bought presidentpetty.com just now. From Sensational, you ain't got no money for that? Oh, man, it's $12. It's $12. Damn. Stewies don't want me to spend their little $4 on $12 or something that could be a tremendous investment and make me millions of dollars. Listen, if I make millions of dollars off of that URL name, President Petty, then we're going to stop the $4 a month thing. So y'all should wish me well. Y'all should wish me well on this venture. Yeah, y'all should wish me well. If we make $1 million from PresidentPetty.com, if we make $1 million, and by the way, my business account ain't hooked up to my GoDaddy account, so really your money didn't go for that. But if it did, it would be a good investment. PresidentPetty.com. You heard it here first on the Doug Stewart Show. Doug making transactions on air like Chief Rocker. What transaction did Chief Rocker have on air? Don't tell me he was trying to do a dope deal or something like that. From KC, I'm sending you $4 so you can buy PresidentPetty.com. Shaking my damn head. Once again, you didn't buy it. That's my personal account locked on to GoDaddy.com. And if we did use your money, your $4, it would be money well spent. Once again. Because if it produces some revenue, then at some point maybe we can stop the $4 a month thing. That's right. Hey, when we get back from the break, man, as much as I hate to do it, I'm going to do it. We're going to talk about the Patriots and what they've done over the last 15 years. Yeah. It's actually kind of incredible, but I don't look at it like that. We'll talk about it up next on the Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away.
Check it out. From 10,000 lakes to the streets of the West Coast, from my birthplace to a single parent home, I roam from residence to residence in search for evidence, but found none but a fatherless son, trying to adapt to the crash that only just begun. Life is bittersweet, but I was left undone. My mom got remarried, so I thought this might be it. I crossed my fingers like a kid on Christmas, hoping for a gift and a stepdad, but was living proof to the truth of verbal and physical abuse. Seeing the tears in my mom's eyes, there's nothing I could do. I wanted to escape to a place where we were safe, so my mom packed up our things, we moved away. This is my story and it went this way. This is my story. This is an introduction. It went this way. We moved back to Minnesota amongst family and friends through my adolescent years, and then high school began. See, I was into sports from way back in the day. It was baseball, football when we lived in San Jose, but it changed to basketball. With the quickness, we seemed to click, and yes, I was with it. I had hopes and dreams of one day to go far. Little did I know that